Welcome to Crispiano, the Puglia of 100 Masseri, a delightful region, a land of vineyards, olive trees, gastronomy and hospitality. A place where the poet Alda Merini also spent part of her life. Precisely because she appreciated the tranquility and serenity of this place.
Crispiano, a charming locality surrounded by the lands of the Itria Valley and just a few kilometers from Taranto, the ancient capital of Magna, Graecia. It has a little over 13,000 inhabitants spread over an area of almost 115 square kilometers. Its economy is primarily based on agriculture, gastronomy, and the breeding of valuable livestock, like the Martina Franca donkeys, Murghese horses, and Podolica cows with their exquisitely distinctive milk. For some years now, under the slogan, "In Rural We Trust," rural tourism has been greatly expanding. It is a territory crossed by various paths and cultural itineraries, highly appreciated by pilgrims coming from all over Italy and Europe. Crispiano, the Apulia of 100 Masseri, the 12th destination of sustainable municipalities on the road.
Crispiano developed around the Gravina del Vallone, rich in caves that bear witness to the local rural and religious life. The area, here I see, is famous for the 100 Masseri, with the opportunity to admire the local flora and fauna, walk among olive trees and vineyards, and experience local hospitality in historic structures, and truly immersed in the regional park of the land of the ravines, scattered like stars within a galaxy of 100. The Masseri of Crispiano represent a unique feature in the splendid Taranto area. Here, noble women, Greek and Roman courtesans, spent idle, happy days, attracted by the climate and the generosity of the places.
And speaking of sustainable municipalities, 3 years ago, the Earth Market of Martina Franca and Crispiano was established in Crispiano. Thanks to the contribution of the municipality of Martina Franca and Crispiano, this beautiful market was created. These are the Earth Markets. The Earth Markets are an international project by Slow Food, and there are about 90 of them worldwide. In Puglia, we have 3. We try to highlight the small producers who bring their small productions to the market stalls, and above all, tell people everything, what they produce.
Each farmhouse, among those that still withstand the test of time, offers a different and unique experience, welcoming guests in characteristic truly and in rooms that preserve the ancient aromas of a rich variety of food and wine with dairy products, oils, and wines of their own production. A classic is the yellow red tomato from our territory.
With our markets, we try to safeguard our biodiversity. Our producers preserve the seeds from year to year, and that's what they bring to the market, unfortunately. In the last 70 years, 80% of biodiversity has been lost. We too in Crispiano try to safeguard biodiversity with a truly exceptional product that is cultivated within our families. Since 1850, the yellow-red tomato of Crispiano, it is harvested in August and remains so beautiful, intact and juicy until April of the following year. Try it.
And we have been working for a year now in the field of sustainability. With the Roost Center we have opened within the Municipal Collection Center, where it is possible to exchange, bring or leave items that have not yet reached the end of their life cycle. All of this is within the scope of sustainability, because today more important than doing recycling well is the attempt to produce as little waste as possible. All of this is in line with the goals of the 2030 agenda in the field of social and environmental sustainability to achieve Goal 12, in this particular case, sustainable production and consumption.
As a company that manages urban hygiene services, Here in Crispiano, we dedicate a large space to awareness activities for users to bring them to a high level of waste quality. We do this through a communication plan shared, of course, with the administration and technical bodies, which includes a series of initiatives and activities. In addition to the well-known eco-contests, which also include prizes to encourage users to adopt correct waste collection methods, we also do this by entering schools and bringing a series of important projects. 2 years ago, we intervened through a project on food waste. This year, instead, we talked about plastic and offered students the opportunity to visit the Rexel Sorting Center, where they can see firsthand the fate of plastic waste. Hello, everyone.
To further encourage the use of the Roost Center, we have implemented 2 contests. One during the Christmas period called Baratolo to trade toys from children who might not use them anymore for the benefit of children who cannot afford them. And another contest to reward the users of the Reuse Center with 2 electric scooters, also promoting micromobility. Additionally, an additional module has been implemented within the Monteco app for iOS and Android to try to allow viewing of the catalog and the items present within the center from home of reuse, so that it can be freely chosen and then calmly picked up at the reuse center in person.
The Caseria del Duca is from the medieval era and has belonged to our family since the 60s. It extends over about 400 hectares and has very diversified activities, from laying hen farming to our olive grove of about 200 hectares with 30,000 century-old olive trees from which we obtain a fine extra virgin olive oil, to livestock farming, and thus to our excellent dairy production with our Don Carlo cheese, which has won the Italian Cheese Award 3 times as the best semi-aged Italian cheese.
The municipality of Crispiano, with the involvement of a group of associations, third sector entities, schools, private individuals, citizens, the so-called community, has drafted the final project for the new Carlo Natale Library, which has been submitted for regional public funding under the POFES 2014 to 2020. The main objectives of this project were and are the complete renovation of spaces and environments, the creation of a room for services for families and children, the optimization of the reading room, and an updated website for accessing digital and digitized resources. In fact, the goal is precisely to bring the library into the citizens' pockets, with all the digital services offered, from the catalog of available books to online reservations, visiting the surrounding areas, and online consultation of digitized content. Indeed, within the site, it is possible to find various areas of interest, including the territory, memory, and the library workshop. Within the memory section, we find an entire media library that allows us to view content such as films, VHS, ESN, and DVDs, completely digitized starting from 1966.
Over time, our company has received numerous awards for our environmental sustainability. In fact, we were the first company in Puglia in 2011 to build an agricultural biogas plant in which all the company waste from our productions is used to obtain thermal energy for our productions, and also a final digestate that serves as an amendment for cultivating our fields in organic farming. Recently, we also installed a solar plant on the production roofs of our company with a capacity of 100 kilowatts, and within the year we will build a new plant of 330 kilowatts. But perhaps one of our most important sustainable initiatives has been the planting of over 7,000 oak trees in our forest on our beautiful hill.
Since we joined the network of sustainable municipalities in 2021, we immediately launched the ONCE Crispiano Sostenibili Festival, the 2030 agenda in the Puglia of the Centro. Masserie, a festival we hold every year with many guests where we discuss each goal of the 2030 agenda. It has also become a best practice that was awarded by the network in Pesaro in 2022. And we are very proud to carry on this festival together with Sergio Sisto, the People Agency, the association that supports us on this journey which is also a member of ASVIS, the National Alliance for Sustainable Development, and we are indeed part of the National Festival for Sustainable Development. Over all these years, it has given us a lot of satisfaction, especially thanks to the massive participation of schools, the community, and the young people who have always been truly enthusiastic about it. An initiative that we, as the municipality of Crispiano, as this administration, will never tire of carrying forward on. And we hope that future administrations will also continue in this necessary direction.